So I normally do my weekly update on Sundays, but obviously on Sunday we're going to be super busy due to the funeral of a family member. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know and kind of keep you updated on what's going on around here. So as you can tell from the video, we have had babies. She gave birth to 5 rabbits. Now I've had different people tell me different things because 2 of them are huge, and I'll put a picture up here and show you the size difference. 2 babies are huge. 3 babies are like incredibly small compared to the one big bunny. So I'm not really sure why. I had 2 blacks and 3 broken black and whites. At 3 days old, the tiny black baby died. I almost kind of knew it was coming because he didn't seem to be nursing okay, and once he died and I really looked at him, he was club-footed, so I just don't think he developed right. I don't think he was going to be okay. So now we're down to 4, and I more than likely have 2 of the 4 already sold and ready to go as soon as they're old enough to wean. Other update was I had talked about in another video about not being able to put my 2 females back together because they were fighting. And so, you know, a lot of people said keep them separate, and for the most part I've been keeping them separate. They are in separate cages. But when I set it up, until I can afford to put cages together, colony setting is basically what I can do. It's got to happen. So I've got the aggressor in a small cage inside the large colony run with the pitiful one. Hoping that I can kind of try to acclimate them. I've let them interact a couple of times with me being present, and broke up anything that she wanted to start. And so it's getting a little bit better. They're not as fussy now that they've been together in cages separate at the same time, if that makes sense. They do seem to be doing a little bit better. So I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to leave them together with each other. As far as the bucks, I know I told you guys that when I bought the rabbits that I had an extra buck. I sold it to the neighbor, and in exchange he built me these beautiful quail cages. You guys know I had the under chicken pen already for baby chicks. Well, I had a small door on the side, so he went to the front and added a huge door so it's easier to get in and out of. And that's what I have Fred, the redhead, Fred Red in the Head. I've got him in this bottom one for right now. And then of course up top I have my baby quail. They are transitioning from inside the house to outside. It's a decently warm day. It's actually warmer in the barn than it is outside. So I brought them out here, and they're a little poofed. They're a little fluffed up, but they actually are not huddling. Nobody seems cold. They're eating. They're walking around. They're doing fine. So as long as they're doing that, I won't come back out and probably till closer to dark, and then I'll bring them back in. I may only do this for 1 or 2 days until I know for a fact that they'll be okay overnight. So my quail are doing great. I was actually so surprised. I put 21 eggs in the incubator. 21 of them hatched, and I have not lost anybody yet, knock on wood. So that's that. The 2 females, rabbits that I attempted to breed, I do not know for sure if they ever were bred. I don't want to continuously stick them in with the male, because that is what kind of started the aggression to start with. And honestly, I'm in no hurry. If they don't breed right now, I'm in no hurry. I'm going to check them in 2 weeks and, you know, see if I can fill any babies and watch for nesting. If nothing happens, then probably sometime January, February, I will actually attempt to breed them. Not in a hurry, just not. Trying to remember any other new updates or anything that we are doing. Oh, good news is the area that we live in, East Tennessee, most of our mountains are on fire. I'm actually not on the mountain. I'm at the foot of a mountain. The mountains that we live right beside are on fire, and have been for a while. The fire department and, you know, all these rescue firefighters and stuff, they're out there working on it, trying to get it under control. But we have been 49 days with no rain. And yesterday evening, late in the middle of the night, it started to rain. I think we only got an inch, which I'm grateful for. I'm so glad that we did, but that's not going to be enough to get this under control. So guys, keep praying for rain, because there's a lot of us, including myself, that, you know, our homesteads could be in the line of danger if, you know, the fires do come down the mountain. There are some of us who are up on the mountain that could be in danger. You know, animals cannot always easily be moved, so that's something you have to think about as well. So just be praying for rain. Hopefully we get some soon, because we also don't want to be in a drought next year for planting season. That would be terrible. So that, I think, is just about the only thing that has been going on. Baby rabbits, having the babies sold, the one baby rabbit passing away, having the 100% hatch rate and grow out rate of the quail, moving the quail outside, selling a rabbit, trying to acclimate the females back to each other, and that's about it. So I hope that gets you up to speed with what I'm doing, and hopefully I can start making more videos soon. I'm sure our life will kind of go back to a routine starting next week. It was just, you know, when family dies, it kind of hits you, and you tend, I just needed a break. I did post some videos that I'd already shot, and so I just posted those out. But as far as the live streams and stuff, I wasn't quite ready to do that. Tomorrow is his funeral. For those of you who pray, be praying for his wife and daughter. His daughter is 9, and her having to say to her goodbye to her father at such a tender age is really hard. And he didn't die from anything that made sense, so I think that's what makes it that much harder. It was from a wisdom tooth, an infected wisdom tooth, guys. And that just goes to show you that your time here on earth is very precious, and you're not guaranteed tomorrow. And so I just want to tell you guys, be praying for them as we lay him to rest tomorrow. I love you guys, and I hope to see you next week, and talk to you later.